there stood an ancient clock tower. Its hands were frozen at midnight, a silent monument whose origins were lost to all but one, Master Horlan, the last clockmaker in the valley. He lived alone at the tower's base, his life a symphony of gears, springs, and dusty blueprints. The townsfolk whispered that he spoke to the tower at night, but the truth was, it hadn't spoken back in 50 years, not since the very night it stopped. One snowy winter evening, a clever red fox, his fur like copper in the candlelight, slipped into the workshop. His eyes shone with mischief. "Good evening, old man," the fox said, curling his tail. "Why do you toil on a clock that no longer keeps time?" Horlan, startled but not afraid, looked up. "Because, my friend," he replied, his voice raspy with age, "the heart of this clock beats for the entire town. When it stopped, their hope stopped with it." The fox tilted his head, a sly grin playing on his muzzle. "Hope doesn't run on gears and wheels." "Perhaps not," the clockmaker conceded, "but time itself listens to those who refuse to give up." Intrigued, the fox watched as Horlan polished a small, delicate golden key. "This," the old man explained, "is the heart key, but I lost the bell's chime long ago. Without its song, the clock will never sing again." The fox thought for a moment, then his smile widened. "Maybe you lost it, but perhaps I can find it." And with a flick of his tail, he vanished into the forest. He searched all night through frozen ponds and hollow trees. Just as dawn broke, deep in the woods, he found it. A silver bell tangled in ivy, glowing faintly in the cold light. He raced back to the workshop. Seeing the chime, Horlan wept with joy. Together they climbed the spiralling steps of the tower. At the very top, the fox gently placed the bell where it belonged. Horlan turned the heart key. Tick, tock, tick, tock. For the first time in half a century, the clock began to tick. The sound spread through the valley like music. Windows filled with warm light as the townspeople awoke, their hearts lifting as the bell chimed 12 times. The fog began to clear. The fox smiled proudly. "So, time truly does listen to the patient." Horlan nodded, his own smile radiant, "and hope listens to the kind." When the townsfolk came to thank the old clockmaker, the fox was gone. Only a trail of paw prints in the fresh snow remained, but from that night on, whenever the clock struck midnight, it ended with a soft, familiar sound. The gentle laughter of a fox carried on the wind. Thank you so much for watching this story. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more tales. See you next time.